Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian is a Weirdo. Today I need to make a packer, and I need to ship it out. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I wish I could say I'm feeling a lot better, not quite, but like my video that I made last night with the box from Joanne, I was not well. So hopefully it will cough less. I feel the tickle in my throat now. I've been sleeping a lot, which is kind of what you have to do when you are. Sorry, I'm looking for my packer pattern. Which is kind of what you have to do when you have pneumonia. But it sucks because I had all these plans for Halloween and making stuff, and I just couldn't do it. And I had a bunch of packer orders. So yeah, kind of sucks. Life happens, you know. Okay, so let's find the packer pattern. Welcome in, welcome in. I am gonna be working on a rainbow packer today. I finished the purple, starting the blue. Okay, so I love my new little yarn holder. It is awesome. Can't wait to put it to use with other types of yarn and just gonna see where it goes. Okay, so we're gonna take out the stitch marker, which I guess I already did. I'm gonna use this for the stitch marker. And maybe not. Maybe it's being very weird right now. So I'm just gonna find a string, lay it over. Oh wait, the stitch marker is literally in my hand. So you can tell my brain is just not functioning. Alright, I'm gonna put a stitch, a single crochet into each stitch around. So my goal with the stripe packers is to always keep the stripes pretty even. This can be difficult, but if I keep them even enough, then it looks all right. Might not have the exact number of rows, but so I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I have to get this packer to the post office today, so I am not looking forward to getting out. I still feel not super well. I definitely don't feel as bad as I did yesterday. So I did post a Joanne haul. Oh, and I'm going to Joanne too. Yeah. So I found this fabric in fleece, which is I think what confused me because I was just looking at um, um, Halloween fabrics, and I saw this fleece, and I kept going, and then I went back. Or I saw this in fleece, and I went back and selected the flannel instead. Um, so I'm excited to get the fleece because it's a really cute pattern. And then Mel had a suggestion that I just make PJs out of it, and I'm not really sure what I would do with the shirt. But like for the shirt situation, but because I don't really, I mean, I guess I could make a flannel shirt. But I really just don't like anything with buttons. I don't like making things with buttons. I don't know how to make a buttonhole. I know my machine is smart enough to do it, but I'm not smart enough to use my machine to do it, if you know what I mean. So maybe someday I can have my machine up here and someone can show me how to make a buttonhole. Although I don't know if that pink's gonna be particularly flattering on me, but it's okay. Okay, so next we're gonna do a single crochet. Then a decrease. And single crochet into the next 8 stitches. 2, 8, I'm using my Halloween costume cup, my little vampire, my devil, my Grim Reaper, who I love, my ghost, and then a witch, and then it's hard to show you. My, one of my favorites, a little pumpkin head. Oh, it's so cute. I love this cup. I got it last year, I think. Okay, and then crochet into next 8. You would think I would know this by now, but no. 2, 3, 4. I'm excited to get back to making Halloween stuff. 5, 6, I need to finish the first entry to the cow, which is a cauldron that we're gonna put coasters in, that make it look like it's like bubbling, but it's just the coasters, and you can take them out, you put it back in. So this, I need to get another green. So this is the green. It's called hot green. I guess like hot pink, but like hot green. But I don't think this is enough to make all the coasters I need, so I could do like purple and bright orange, but I think I want to stick to just green. Okay, I'm gonna do a decrease. Okay, and then I'm a single crochet in every stitch around. And this part tends to go pretty quickly. It's just the first part that doesn't, or that's a little bit slower. If you want to check out this pattern, it is free, and I've linked it in the description below. It's definitely great for making a little bit of money. You can you can keep it super affordable and use kind of whatever cotton you have. There's also like Dollar Tree cotton that is definitely usable. Um, but yeah, you just need a 4-weight cotton, you need a 3.5 millimeter hook, and you too can make this wonderful pattern. Yeah, so check out that pattern. Like I said, it's free. And you can donate them to LGBTQ centers, or if you know anyone or you yourself need one, anything like that. About being able to help folks out and pass along a great project. So, the cows of Halloween. Let me see what we have planned for today. So, ooh, this one's really cool. This one is a webbed collar. So it's got like lots of like chains. Um, and yeah, that one's today. So I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I will get to it eventually. I'm definitely backed up on my projects, which sucks because I was really looking forward to staying on top of things. But you know what? That's just how it is. Okay, so we're gonna remove our stitch marker. We're gonna go into the next stitch. We're gonna do an invisible decrease. You could technically do just, hi Zach, welcome in. You could technically just do a regular decrease, but the invisible decrease does look so much better. I want to make them. There we go. How you doing, Zach? What are you up to? crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I have the most errands to run today since I've had pneumonia. Oh, always fun getting ready for work. 7. And then I'm going to do invisible decrease 2 times in a row. This is looking better, bigger than it normally looks at this stage. I feel like I maybe missed that. I'm just hoping not to cough all over someone. So I'm going to be wearing a mask around, you know, doing that whole spiel. And then I'm going to do an invisible decrease. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. You can see it's just the purple and the blue at this point. I usually wait to switch over to the green until we've reached like the tab. Oh, it's supposed to do 2. Okay, I was going to do it shorter. Okay. I had to unsub from a channel. They said I'd never be able to make a granny square, and well, that's motivating me to try to make one. Well, it's good that motivates you. Fuck them. That's super rude. There's many different types of granny squares. And there's one out there that you can definitely make at least. So keep going, keep trying. You can definitely do it, and let those haters just like motivate you to be better. I'm sorry they said that. Some people really like to start crocheting with granny squares. I found that I liked doing non-granny squares first, but it's totally up to you. I mean, you have been crocheting a little bit. Haters motivate me. I love that. But you've been crocheting for a little bit, so like you've got some skills. You just gotta put them to use. I really like the video that the Secret Yarnery did. I don't know if you follow her. She does the biggest ice yarn like unboxings like ever. I don't think anyone does more than her. But she also does really great tutorials, and she's very talented. And she did one, and I don't know if she did one without color changes, but she did a video on granny squares and color changes that like I still reference. It's so good. I'll type it out in the chat so you can. I think her name is Krista. She lives in Kenya, and she has like this amazing yarn room. It's so cool. So, oh, you do follow her? Yeah, definitely check out her Granny Square tutorials. They're very good. and they're just basic granny squares. They're not anything, crazy. I just want basic. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still not feeling great. Like, I still feel the tickle in my throat. But I'm not, like, dying on camera, which is kind of, what my hope was, to not die on camera. And I don't even think I've taken cough medicine today, so that's pretty good. Trying to stay away from Mucinex, because I know it's, like, good to, like, get it out, but, like, you know, it makes your whole body hurt because you're coughing. And I was just recommending to Zach the Secret Yarnery for her tutorials on granny squares. Zach's really motivated to do granny squares right now. So if you have any suggestions, Crystal, I'm sure Zach would appreciate it. Uh, I know I'm not, like, great at teaching. It's 80 here, feels like 98. Rose. Yeah, see, there's still coughing there. It's funny, like, every time, like, my wife or I cough, it's like the other person coughs. It's like a call and response. Like, you can't help it. I'm Granny Square has some good granny. Oh, yeah. Oh, I would hope so. And once you get that granny stitch down, you can do just anything with it. It's so cool. Like, I have a pattern that I've been working on. I never, like, put a lot of time into it. OMG Granny Square. Okay. Um yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Is that Ursula? Is that Ursula? I think, I don't know. Um but yeah, amazing. Uh once but I Hater is motivating me, Crystal. Um but yeah, I'm following a pattern by Fiber Spider, who I also love, and I think he does great tutorials. I don't know if he has a Granny Square specifically tutorial. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Or if he did. But he did, like, a kimono style, like shrug, I guess, that I was making for my friend. Is very into, like, that kind of style. But it just takes so dang long. But yeah, once you learn that granny stitch, you can apply it so many places. You can do the hexagon granny cardigan that everyone wants to do. Like, that's super fun and super easy. But learning that granny stitch really, really, really helps. So, can't wait to see what you make. Okay, so now we're about to do the last stripe, and I'm gonna switch over to green, not this green. This green's gonna be my coaster green. It kind of matches my cup. See, my cup also glows in the dark. This looks really gross, but I'm gonna drink out of it anyway. I like the spiky cups because they're, like, a nice sensory experience for me. Okay, so we're gonna cut this little string. then we'll put the blue back. So, I did a Joanne haul yesterday, and I did it on my other channel. So most of my pre-recorded, I don't know if I have any like active haters. I'm not saying that to brag. It's just like if they're there, they're very sneaky. But I do feel like YouTube is kind of a hater on me with this channel, but that's okay. Isn't my shirt like the coolest? It says E is for existential dread. Basically, like whenever these shirts. Yeah. So this company, I forget what they're called, but like every time they release shirts, I try to get them because they're just like my babies. They're my babies. They're the ones that do like the Let's Sacrifice Tony, Toby, whatever. I have a lot of their shirts. You will notice. But also their shirts are kind of expensive, so I wait for them to go on sale at Spencer's and then buy a bunch. So like I said, if you want to do this pattern, you can do this pattern yourself. It's a free pattern. It is posted below. It just says Packer pattern. It is not my pattern. It is a pattern that I did pattern testing for, and then they wanted to disperse it for free to provide affordable packers for trans folks. So if you have any desire to make was on the other channel. Yes. Yeah. It was on the other channel. And I was literally hacking up along. I was like, it was so bad. And like literally the only thing I did was walk from the bed to like the chair, which is not far. Yeah. Yeah. And now that I talked about it. Now that I talked about it, I'm gonna cough a lot. Thanks. I really appreciate it. You all looking out for me. I will say that I don't take medical advice from you all. So I'm working on a rainbow one. So I am just getting to green. I did purple and blue. And yeah, this is, I switched to green when I get to the top of the scrotum. Because it helps me identify a little bit easier what color I should be on. I think this is the only one I have to do today. I hope so, because sometimes these can take longer than I expect, which I'm always like, I've done these a million times, like, And then, you know. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on the YouTube comment section. It's okay to be like, like, I hope you feel better. Like, those things are very sweet, very nice, and I'm always going to be very thankful for that. It's just like people who tell me what to do. Like, I'm very I don't want to say like anti-authoritarian or like whatever. It's like that just sounds like douchey. Um, but like I just like don't tell me what to do. Maybe I am. I don't know. Got mommy and daddy issues. I don't like people telling me what to do. It makes me want to do the opposite. Truly, someone's like, "You should do this." I'm like, nope. I'm not gonna do it on purpose now. Does it make sense? No. I'm an I know. Yeah, I am too. I just don't like going on live at night. Like, I always just feel like I'm just like I'm done. I'm I have no spoons left. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this little extra string, but I've been weaving in my ends, so I don't have to do. I just have to sew them in later. I really hate sewing in ends. Try to avoid it at all costs. I don't like going live. Period. That's fine too. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like so. I developed some really bad agoraphobia, and so sometimes like the only people I talk to are you all, which is really sad. I know, but just is what it is. And so sometimes like instead of like getting out, I'll get on live, and it's a lot easier for me to like maintain my sanity. Know what to talk about. Yeah, I seem to always find something, even if I don't have something. Although there have been times where I've been just like, I don't actually want to talk. I'm just gonna get off. What? That's happened before. Brave and entertaining, so it's good. Well, great. I'm glad you were entertained. We try. We really do. Well, most of us try. I mean, I don't. I'm sure there's people who don't. But everyone I know tries. Okay, so just being is good. You're so sweet. Okay, so now we're just gonna do no increases all the way around over and over and over again until we've built this up to be the length that it uh, that we want. So so at this point, I like to stuff the packer a little bit. Use up all my polyfill. Okay. And don't worry, I have more. I have plenty more polyfill. I bought a lot. Uh, so just like I always say, when you're packing things with polyfill, break it up into little pieces and then stuff them in there. Don't take a huge chunk and stuff it in there. You will have the lumpiest, whatever you're making, possible. So just do tiny little pieces. Even on big projects, it makes a big difference. So That's my suggestion. Do with that what you may. But yeah, so last night, other than, coughing to death, I and I wasn't even gonna do an unboxing, and my wife was like, "Oh, but like our dog needs his fabric that we're using as a blanket." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do this." And as soon as I got in front of the camera, I was just like, um, but uh, but yeah, so I was super disappointed with the fabric that I got. Not that it's not like beautiful fabric, like it is like really like beautiful fabric. It's just like it's flannel, and I don't know what to do. Maybe I should make matching PJs for me and them. That could be cute. Oh my gosh! And then I can make scarves for the animals. Stop. Um. So. So yeah. So but I was expecting fleece for a blanket. So I was a little like. So the scrotum, you don't need to pack super super full. Um, in fact, it's better if you don't. It just gives it some cushion, and it also, um, I mean, it's really about comfort at this level. Um, like it just gives it some cushion to it should be like bouncy like that. Um, some cushion to sit against the pubic bone. Um, but yeah, so that's what you do if you're making a packer. Okay, so just gonna keep on going around and around and around. Let me double check. Little animal scarves are cute. I saw a commercial on YouTube, but it was making. Oh my gosh, I saw that one. That was so cute. I was like, you do you. That is awesome. Getting little animals dumped in with your little bow ties. This is so cute. Oh shit, I never put in the. Oh, it says it's overdue. Damn it. Alright, sorry. I gotta do something real quick. Forgot to put in my orders yesterday. Okay, so okay, so I didn't ship it that fucking day. Ugh, so annoying. I okay, so 100, 400, 500. Sorry, I usually do this by myself, but I don't want to forget again. 681, 32, 8, 6621, something, 08, 3208, 3208, 7955. I try to like do a little personalized. Oh yeah, the doggy bow ties. I would love to do that. That'd be so cute. But I can't quite afford like a bunch of charity projects right now, unfortunately. strong, delicate. I feel like shit. Like, so I did this whole hullabaloo to get the packer sent out because I could not leave the house. You all saw how sick I was, and I'm not pointing fingers, but someone told me that they would ship them for me, and then they fell through in a very big way, very irritating. And so luckily my mother-in-law was planning on coming to visit us anyways. And I could not be around people. I just was coughing. Like I just had like a radius around me of like just like blah. And and so I couldn't be around people, but luckily Mel was feeling a little bit better and could hang out with her and her brother. Um, Mel's brother, not the mom's brother. Not that that like really matters to the story, but but so let's see. So okay, this one is okay. So it took a lot of coordination to get this sent out. 9500 1124. No, there we go. 6671 2208. And so I spent all that time trying to get it shipped out yesterday because I had one that needed to go out yesterday and I had four that need to go out today. So I tried to get out as many as possible, or maybe three that need to go out today. And I just I hate being late on things, and I'm always late on things, but like I hate being late on shipping, especially 79561 796. Damn it. 795612. 5612. Um. So. Yeah. So. But I like making little things for my animals. My cat is hard. Last year, for Pride, I did. I did a. I tried 3 times to make something for my cat, and each time it did not fit him. And I was like, why are you so slinky, but also so chunky? Okay, so this one, okay, it's Colorado. Okay. 9500 1124. 66813208. 66813208. 795599. 9955. Is that what I read? 7955. 99. 7955. 99. Super annoying. Oh, I hate these. I hate these long ass tracking numbers. I wish they were just like more slower. I understand why they are what they are, but bitched right in. Done. Get the order. Okay, so I just have this one to do. I just have this one to send today. And then on the 1st, I have a trans pride one. That's 3 inches, which shouldn't be too bad. Okay, gotta work. Hey, you have a good day. Okay, so let me see how long this one is. I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 inches is my most popular length. And to me, like from what I wear, 5 inches is like the best, because it's just kind of like a good fit for my pelvis. But everyone's different. Everyone likes something different in their packer, so just try to be accommodating. The only thing that I wish was different about this pattern is I wish it was written with a 4mm. I know the 3.5 keeps the stitches a little tighter, but like I just wish it was with a 4, because 4s are a little bit more regularly available than 3.5s, especially for someone like me who's a furls user. And like only the Candy Shop and the Odysseys go down to 3.5. So that's all I wish. I mean, I could try it with a 4 and see how well that goes, but I mean, it would just be a little bit bigger, but not much. Um, so yeah, so because I kind of marked off with color where it will bend, I can kind of see that. So because okay, so I have green, I have sorry, I'm so snotty. Green, yellow, orange, and red. So that's 4. So they each should be about 1.25 inches long. Um, the other colors, other than red, can be a little bit longer because the end is gonna be longer. It's gonna add some length, so there's gonna be more red. So you can rely a little bit more heavily on the other colors. Um, I was gonna say if I had to do this again, I wouldn't do a rainbow stripe, but that's not true. Because like, so for me, like the one gripe that I had about like what okay, so there's actually 2 gripes that I have. One, it's really hard to find the cotton that I want in multiple skin tones. I've complained about this a lot, so I won't beat a dead horse. But like it's like I can find like this color in this brand, but I just like it'd be nice to be able to like just use one brand of yarn. Um, and especially like if if they weren't one brand, it's like at least like have me be able to like go pick them up rather than waiting on them to be shipped to me, because things take a long time to get shipped to me for whatever reason. I don't know what it is about Raleigh, but it just takes a really long time. Um, I know people in the Midwest who like order ice yarn and get it in 3 days. That's not me. It takes 2 weeks for me to get ice yarn, pretty much. Um, so yeah, so I don't know what it is about shipping to Raleigh that always takes forever and a day. Even stuff from North Carolina takes a long time. So it's uncut. Okay. Good thing that I read that. Okay. That's good. So the red will not be that long. Okay. Actually, it's been a long time since I made an uncut one. Mine is uncut just because, like, of how I tried to do it and follow the directions, but all of them are cut usually, so should be interesting. Try something a little different. So I ordered the fleece, not the flannel. This is flannel. I ordered the fleece in this exact color, and because I love it, like I love it, it's so cool. They had other fleece, but none of it was speaking to me as much as this. I just don't think this is my color because I'm very red in the face with all the acne and whatnot. I used to not be this red, but then testosterone was like, itch. I need to pick up my testosterone. So, yeah. It's a cool design, right? Yeah, I love it. It's so pretty. And then, like, when I realized that it was just, because I was like, why is this fleece taking so much room up? And then, like, it's only one of the theses. Hey, baby, you don't sound so good, but you look good. Yeah, I can't even imagine putting makeup on my face right now. I think the minute a brush touched my face, I might actually die.
I didn't want to, but I was like, I saw how I was looking on Zoom meetings and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And today I had a big one.
Yeah. Just like Zoom have like you should put like the Snapchat filter on yourself.
Oh, you can blur.
Oh.
Like I do the light airbrushing look.
Oh, nice.
But I still was looking haggard.
Looking haggard?
I'm gonna take my girl, make myself some lunch, and get back to work. Do you need anything for lunch?
Maybe like 2 new lungs.
Okay. You gonna eat your old ones?
What?
Are you gonna eat your old ones?
Yes, I'm gonna eat my old ones like Hannibal Lecter.
I asked you about lunch.
I know they are diseased. Though. I would like. I don't know. What do we have that's like cool? Because I'm running hot again. I would like a Topo Chico, non-alcoholic, and I would like ice cubes.
For lunch? There's nothing particularly cool. I'm gonna have a salad, but
Yeah, I don't want that.
yeah, that's okay. Also, I'm gonna think about it on the side burger.
I'll do the vegetable biryani.
Okay, this is like a ramen.
Ooh, ramen sounds good. Sold.
You want a single or double?
Can I just do a single, please?
Okay, make them just go.
First, I was like, "What are you doing?" You're just like bending over. Then I was like, "Yeah, you're good." Honestly, like no matter like where you stand up, like I think you're good. I might be wrong, but so Crystal, you make anything special today? think this is going to be my last row of green. So also the key with this is once you start making the shaft, you don't immediately start stuffing it, because if you stuff it right here, then it won't have this like nice bend to it, and you want it to bend over, and you want it to bend over, yes. Sorry, I'm shouting. So yeah, going into, okay, so I'm gonna go into Joanne. This is all like assuming that I feel okay enough to do it, because I already ordered the pre-cut fabric for the fleece that's that pattern. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my perforated rotary cutter. I learned this trick from Altnuts, who, if you don't know who Altnuts is, they're a really cool human who does a lot of cool things, and they're like, I'm gonna crochet a border around the edge of this fleece, and I was like, wait, what? Like, how do you poke through? Do you use like your crochet hook? And they use a perforated rotary cutter, and they just cut along the edge so that there's a hole in the fleece. And I was like, that's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. So I'm going to do that, and I don't. This orange might be kind of hard to match exactly, so I'll probably do black. Also, I like black. um, so I'll probably do black around the border. Maybe even white and black. That would be cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. I saw a border done by Nastasia. I think that's how you say their name. Do you all know who I'm talking about? Nazia. There we go. I do find their voice a little bit grating. But they really make the most beautiful stuff in the world. Like, they do stuff that I'm like, what? How did you even think of this? Like, you're crazy. Okay. They did a short for a pattern. Oh, this is it. Don't play. Okay, chain loop edging. Okay. Chain loop edging. My world, edging means something a little bit different. Okay, so yeah, so initially they posted this video on with just like regular colors. Share. Sorry, I'm trying to. No, wait, no, just give me the fucking link. Oh, so annoying. Stop playing. Okay, sorry, I'm just like mad. Okay, so I got the YouTube code. Now I'm gonna share it. Okay, so it's called the chain loop um, edging, and it I saw a short of it, a YouTube short of it, where they did it for 4th of July, and it looked awesome. So I really wanted to try it, and I was like, "Well, with this." So if I did like a white and black, I know I'm just using this as like a stand-in, but like if I did like a white and black, like just like, oh my gosh, that would be the coolest. I get too excited about my own ideas, and then they're never cool. But that's my life. Okay, where is my yellow? Where is my yellow? Yeah, so that's what I want to do with the border of my blanket. Now that I've thought about it, I hope that I'll have to make sure that because usually you're going based off the width of the stitches that you have, um, but in this case, I will be going off of the width of the rotary punctures. I've never actually tried anything that Nastasia has posted, but I like follow all of like their shorts and like stuff like that. Like I'm like, you are so creative, and so like they had this one stitch that was like the strawberry stitch. It literally smacked my gobs. That's how good it was. I need to just like find new yarn. I don't know. I just like it's hard because I don't want to buy a lot online, but like ice yarn is the cheapest, but you have to buy a lot, and I just like I don't know. I don't want that, but it might be the best option for me. I think they have a DK weight cotton that would be pretty affordable, and then I could get more skin tones. Oh yeah, my other gripe. I have a lot of gripes with cotton. Gripes about like it not being very saturated. So like you try to like I'm trying to make a rainbow, and like like the blue is super saturated, the purple super saturated, the green it's a weird tone, and then the yellow is like baby yellow, and I'm like, I don't. Why couldn't you give me like a very saturated yellow? um, but I know it might be harder to dye than I think. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I haven't tried anything Nastasia's done yet, but I always want to. It's always one of those projects that like I just don't think I have like time for at all. Um, but yeah, does cool stuff for sure. So yeah, so I have a fleece border. I've got a couple. I've got to finish my cowl, um, and not finish, but like, finish like the first step of the cowl, which will be a cauldron with like slime green um, coasters in it that make it look like the cauldron is bubbling. Um, so that is the first part of the cowl, and you can find that on my Patreon, and no, I'm sorry. There we go. Hello. Um, but yeah, I feel like I'm like clearing my throat a lot more than I was. Man, that music's got me. Oop. I have other beefs, but I don't remember them. That's good, right? Cough it up. Yeah, apparently I'm supposed to, but oh my god, you look so cute. You, I love that confidence, baby. Okay, yeah, but hopefully one of these days, I will be able to finish my first one. So the first one is the cauldron, and so it's actually just a cauldron with like a top. It's like a stuffy pattern, but uh, I've seen pictures of people doing um, the uh, the coasters, and there was a pattern for the coasters that was uh, not uh, not free. And I was like, oh well, I want to make sure that all of my patterns that I put in the cow are free. So I see if I can find my gallery. So I'm just gonna kind of use two different patterns and just smush them into one. Um, Screenshots. Oh, I saw this thing that like Sephora or Ulta is selling vibrators now. I'm very confused. Okay. So this is what this is what they look like. They're really freaking cute. You can't see it very well, but there's a coaster right here. So that's what I wanted to make, which I'm going to make. So it looks pretty with different purple shades. Um, but I'm going to, yeah, I'm just gonna make that. But yeah, bitches. Those are cool, right? And like they were charging for the pattern, and I was like, "There's a free cauldron pattern, and then there's a free coaster pattern." So I was like, "Okay, so it's 2:04. I should be able to get this done and out by 5." Just want to make sure the tip looks right because that is important, especially if someone like requests a certain shaped tip or requests anything. I try to be as accommodating as possible. Also, this is something that I did say that I would do. So cool. Yeah, my wife and I are on the struggle bus. So yeah, so I need to update the Patreon Google Doc to have the coasters in it as well. But I'll do that when I'm ready. So I'll say it again. Like I know Crystal is pretty much just hearing me here. I don't know if you've heard my Patreon spiel. I'll try to keep it super short. I do have a Patreon right now. We're doing a cow. Also, right now, like because my Patreon's brand new. Like, I don't have anyone else in there. So I'm doing a giveaway, like a cow giveaway. So basically, every project that you do that, I post, which is I'll post a new one every 5 days. I'm posting one today, which is like a webbed collar. Um, which is pretty cool. Then you get an entry into a giveaway, and the giveaway is 100 balls of yarn, which I'm super excited about because that's kind of a big deal, I think. So yeah, I'm really excited to give away some yarn. I'll give away yarn that I have. I'll give away some new yarn, um, and that is exciting. Yeah, so that's my Patreon pitch. Uh, I really love doing giveaways, but unfortunately they're pretty expensive to do. So I was like, why not do it on my Patreon? Things will balance out a little bit. Not really, but like close enough or whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Michael's as well because I saw that they have a bunch of really cute pillows. And I know like some people like to use fleece for pillows or pillow covers. Just I just don't like pillow covers. I don't know why. I have something against pillow covers, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Also, a lot of my throw pillows right now on my couch uh, are well, what's the word? Textured, so you can't really like put a cover on them. But at one point, we had pillows that we could put covers on, but not anymore. Maybe because I associate like rough fabric and pillow covers. But like, if I'm doing a throw blanket that I'm gonna put on the couch, hey Daniel, I'm making a rainbow wiener again. Everybody loves a rainbow wiener. I swear this isn't all I make, but I make a lot of them. You're still on my list to get one. Like a little piece of yarn sticking out here. I don't like it. Don't like you either. So I went to the doctor with Mel on, is it Monday or Tuesday? I don't quite remember. And like in the room, in the waiting room. I guess she was waiting for her mom or something like that. But I saw a girl who had to be like 14, 15, reading Twilight, and for some reason that made me feel like supremely old. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my gosh, I am so old. Did any of you read the Twilight books? My wife was a super fan. She's very Team Edward. Damn, I remember when it first came out. I was still in secondary school. Yeah, right. Okay, so now we're gonna switch to orange. So we're getting there. You can start packing it with fiberfill. Now, if you want, I wait till I get a little bit further before I do it because it's really annoying to work around. Yeah, were you? So, whose team were you on? Were you Team Edward, Team Jacob, Team Charlie? I was Team Charlie. I was like, I will fucking ride that mustache. Don't gotta ask me twice. Even though you're a cop. I don't like cops, but I mean, I didn't say that. What are you talking about? But no, he was a cool guy. I like them both in their own ways. Yeah, I don't know. Jacob just was weird to me. Like they both were weird. Like I was like, why ain't like like Edward's over there like, and then Jacob's over there saying stupid shit like fucking how's it hanging Loca or whatever. Was like too involved, yeah. But also like Bella was not a catch. Like yeah, kind of weird, right? Exactly. But like everyone was like in the movie, everyone was like, "Gotta get some of this Bella," and I was like, all she does is like blink and like uh, it's just like open her mouth and blink. Like it was like the first movie entirely. But like, granted that's how she was in the book. Like she was super awkward and weird. Um, but and everyone, I mean, they did it just like the book, but it showed you how weird the book was. Breathing, she just breathed. And in the second book, half of it, she just like sat there. Although, like, I will say, and this is me being just like for real. Lots of breathing. That reminds me of like Parks and Rec when they're deciding if Twilight should be in the time capsule, at the town time capsule, and this really like religious lady is like, there's lots of quivering and girls quivering. It's very that. Hey, I'm gonna die carrying this baby that would eat me inside out. Exactly. I was like, you were dumb. You were dumb. Um, but I watched him more than once. Yeah, I mean we watch him. Yeah, I mean I like bad movies. Vampire Bella is awesome though. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was still Team Charlie. And and that couldn't be changed by anything. Um, I'll I'll finish this penis and then I'll look at that little splooty cat. But yeah, my wife is hardcore Team Edward. I think Edward. Someone, I remember someone. When the movies came out, everyone just hated on them so much. Some people loved them, and then other people just made fun of people who liked it. And someone said something that really like I never could unsee. Someone said that Edward's hair looked like an armpit, and I just like couldn't unsee it. We're talking Twilight.
Alright, tell me if you can see me.
Okay. I can see I can see the back of your head.
How much? Sarah?
Like the whole back of your head. I do like True Blood. Oh yeah. So we haven't finished True Blood. Mel has finished it, I think. Haven't you?
I didn't watch it, but I spoiled it for myself.
Yeah, Mel likes to watch. Mel's the kind of person who reads the last page, first page of a book, and then the last page of a book to know how it ends. Push any of them out of bed. Just saying. You slut.
I'm gonna let you get your
Okay, I don't have a bottle opener.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna let you get it, because it'll be a lot better.
Okay.
Or I can get you one of these right now.
Okay. But yeah, I do like. She smells like berries. Yeah. So we haven't finished True Blood. I think I watched up to the point that one of the main characters was turned into a vampire. I'm not trying to spoil it. Can you spoil a show that it's that old?
Enough for that long.
Yeah, I don't know.
mean, you would feel that way if it got spoiled for you. But
Yeah, I would. I would feel that way. All I'm saying is Alexander Skarsgård can get it. Actually, if your last name is Skarsgård, you probably can get it. They just have good genes. And they can get into mine. So, yeah, True Blood is awesome. I really like that a lot better. So we tried to watch. We used to watch Vampire Diaries with stuff. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't watched it. And then there's 50 Shades, which was fanfic of Twilight. I kind of I wanted to watch the movies because like I like BDSM, but like it's such terrible BDSM. It's so bad, and like I've like watched like a lot of the highlights of like the other movies and like stuff like that, but I've only seen the first movie. I did not read the books, and I was just like, no, this isn't it. I don't know. So I'm drinking Waterloo sparkling water, cherry limeade flavor. Disappointed, yeah. I mean, I think Jamie Dornan is hot. I don't think that Dakota Johnson is particularly attractive in this role or any role. She's just not. She's not my type. Not to body shame anyone, but you know, my type tends to. I'm a little more curved. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they're supposed to have like all this like electric energy together, and I just didn't feel like they had that. Just felt like it was very weird, and then the storyline was also very weird. Now, have I read fanfics of that fanfic? Yes. There wasn't any energy at all, right? They had no chemistry. I was like, oh my gosh. I think I have more energy, more chemistry with this coffee cup. Yeah, that was disappointing. If you're gonna promise me smut, deliver smut. Don't give me that half stepping pussy shit. So yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, okay, so Sex and the City had moments for me. I didn't watch all of it. I just watched like sporadic episodes here and there, because really, like at the time we had like HBO or whatever it was on, but like you just watched it when it was on. So I just did that. And I don't know. I just, like, of course I love Samantha. Who doesn't? Like, what self respecting slut doesn't love Samantha? But, like, I just thought that, like, I don't know. I just didn't find any of the other characters relatable. But yeah, there is some hot sex. Uh, Do you all remember that show? I'm really, yes, exactly. Do you remember that show, like Real Sex? I remember watching that when I was just a wee child. Mel and I talk about this all the time. How I was just such a just like I broke many laws. Um, the statute of limitations was up, so I can say that. Um, but yeah, there was this show, and it was like it would go like they'd go all around the world and show different like cultures and like their relationship to sex, and it was so cool, and it was really hot too. Yeah, Samantha's the best. Oh my gosh, do you want to know something like really embarrassing? So, in the Sex in the City, there is this one episode, or like, oh, she's returning. Good, because like honestly, why would you watch it if Samantha wasn't on? Like, you have to have her. Um, Although the movies were trash, I hated the movies. So um, there's one episode. So this is like before I like kind of knew my sexuality. Before, when I was like trying to like figure out things and stuff like that. And uh, there was an episode where Samantha was in like a kind of situation relationship with a woman, and she was having sex with the woman, and the woman squirted. And she was like, "Oh nope, I can't do this anymore." And so I literally thought that that was how like all sex women would be. Um, Still have not yet to this day um, experienced that, but I swear, like I thought that that's exactly what it would be like, and because I had no reference points, like coming out in like the early 2000s, the early aughts. Um, it just was like, like you didn't have like resources. You just were like, I guess this is how people have sex. I don't know. And then there was Queer as Folk. Oh my gosh, that was so good. It's hard to watch now because, like, actually, it's not hard to watch. I still watch it. I didn't watch the new one. So the new one, I hope I'm not spoiling this for you. I mean, it's pretty clear how they decide to do things in the new one, but um, in the new one, the first episode is a club shooting, like a gay club shooting, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't watch. It was so painful because it was like it was. Let's see, when did it come out? It's definitely after Pulse, and it might have been like really close to Club Q. And I just was like, I can't do this. So yeah, it just like, oh my gosh, it just like broke my heart. So I haven't watched more of the new one, which is more inclusive, and I really appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I love the old one. It's like there's so many toxic relationships that it's bananas. But like, did I love Justin and Brian? Yes. So what are you gonna do? That and I watched the L Word too. I I didn't even finish it. I just hated it so much by the end. I hated every single character because they were all just really just fucking dumb. I did not watch the new one. Um, yeah, Shane. Oh my gosh, Shane. Oh, I have the biggest crush on her. Hey, Lydia. We're talking fun shows from our past. Yeah, Shane. I was like, oh my gosh, teenage me was gone for Shane. Me a butch lesbian any day, except I mean now the lesbians won't. No, no, that's been a weird thing. It's just been like I have to think like I'm married and like I don't know. We talk like about all kinds of things, but um, I just like I like who would be attracted to me? Like that's kind of what I think about and like I know like it doesn't matter, but like I don't know. I just like there's this weird feeling where like you know that like no one would be attracted to you because like if they're into dudes, like they probably wanted a dick and like I don't have that. So there's like this kind of like I don't know. You cease to be desirable uh, in all senses, and like not that I was like super desirable in the first place, but you know, you know what I mean. It's just weird. Everyone gets this feeling. You feel like that all the time. Oh my gosh, how you are the most precious. Totally have sex with you. You and Ash could invite me and Mel over, and we'll see what happens. We'll watch some some things that we found on the internet. We'd be hanging out all the time. Yes, we would. Oh my gosh. You made me so happy, Daniel. I don't. Are you? Is anyone familiar with the term pocket person? Did my wife make it up, or does it exist outside of this space? Because I believe that you are a pocket person. I know you are very tall, but you are also a pocket person where I could just put you in my little shirt pocket, and you could just sit there and be like, do, 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 do. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it, but don't know what it totally means. Yeah, it just means that you're precious. That's what it means. You are precious. Okay, so I'm trying to get my red in order. See, like the red is so fierce, and then like the orange is it's bright, and then this yellow is like weak ass shit. Okay, so let's stuff. So again, we want to make sure that we leave enough space for the packer to fold over. Because if you pack it really densely at this pivot point, then it's gonna be really weird. But I also like to kind of squish it so that it starts to have a cylindrical shape. Make sure you use little pieces, as always. And then you're going to stuff the shaft pretty densely because with shipping and with wear, it's going to flatten out. And we don't want that. We want everyone to have a nice full penis. It's like sometimes the cough is like, and sometimes it's like, blah, blah, blah. You just never know what you're gonna get. I'm not taking Mucinex again. I would rather just keel over. So the cold medicine I usually use, we ran out of it, and Mel was like, "I'm just gonna give you Mucinex. I know you don't like it." And I like hissed like a cat. Oh my gosh, Daniel, did you coughing due to my allergies? Oh, that sucks. Coughing sucks. I like that cough that it hurts like your ribs, ugh, and your back. Like mine seems to be a little bit more severe than Mel's. The Mel's is going on a lot longer than mine appears to be going on. So it's really weird how like our two immune systems are kind of battling this. Because like I was so sick yesterday, and maybe the day before. Yeah, I think I was, and it's not fun. So I hope everyone's taking care of themselves with all this stuff going around. Um, it's important to take care of your body and your mind. I haven't been crocheting as much as I want to. Ladybug, welcome in. Um, so good. Oh yeah, look at that. Thick. It's not thick, but it's thick enough. When I had COVID, I slept for 3 days. I believe it. I have slept so much. I don't think I've ever slept as much in my life. And I have fucking, like, real bad depression. um, my ribs hurt from coughing. Oh, yeah. I was over the toilet, like, quite a bit. um, that's when it started to get really, really bad. And I just was like, I can't function. I need to be in bed. I need to be sleeping. Like I read a lot. Daniel knows exactly what I read. Um, but I read a lot, and I I can't even like I couldn't even like read because I just was so tired and my body needed rest. So listening to your body, if your body says, "Hey, I'm tired," get some rest, like listen to your body. I'm trying to get Mel to do that a little bit more. Mel, hates having things like not done, but like when you're sick, you can't do anything about it sometimes. And like I'd rather her rest now and be able to catch up on work later but she's in charge of her own body. Gotta respect that. So okay, so I'm doing an uncut packer. So I'm making a rainbow packer, Ladybug. Awful though, because I felt sick and went to the shops to get flu medication, not realize it was COVID. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I had this super contagious um, uh, uh, pneumonia. I mean, like someone had it at Mel's work retreat that she went to, then gave it to her. Many people got sick from it, and then she got it, and then she gave it to me. And like when Mel's sick, I never get sick. Like, this never happens. It's very unusual. So we had no idea how contagious it was, unfortunately. And yeah, I probably infected half of the state of North Carolina. Whoops. So whoopsie. But you go with the information you know. Honestly, like, because there's so many things that COVID like mimics, and it's like how it presents. It's really hard to know you have COVID, because it kind of looks like a lot of things, or it can look like a lot of things. So don't, it's easy to beat ourselves up for it, but you're just doing your best. Everyone's just doing their best. Um, did I mention that I was making a rainbow packer? So here's the purple and the blue, and then here's the green, yellow, orange, and then red. Been coughing for 9 weeks. Oh my gosh, Ladybug. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Even if it's like a light cough, that's a long time. So like, are you okay? No, I'm almost done. Do I not? Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Um, so so yeah, I am. Yeah, what's going on? Have you been to the doctor? That's a long time to cough. Um, yeah, every time I cough, I try not to lose my lunch, or lose my shit, literally. I had a stomach bug right before this that literally it was like next level, and then um, I got this, and it was like, but luckily the stomach bug had subsided, so yeah, I will spare you the gory details, but it was not fun. It's not fun. I need to get some more cough drops. I've actually used this whole pack pretty much while I was on. We might have had COVID but never took the test. No, not the doctor. It's slowly getting better. Lots of congestion at first, but it's tapered off. Okay, well, I'm glad it's getting better at least. Are you coughing up anything, or is it just like dry coughs? They gave me an inhaler, and like that thing changes the game. Um, it's awesome. Um, I've never had an inhaler before. Mel's gotten one before, but like I've never gotten an inhaler before. It really made a difference because they gave me some weak ass cough medicine because they don't want to put me on anything like. Um, Here's another joy of being mentally ill. Um, because I'm on anti-anxiety medicine. Um, they won't give me any like good cough medicine. I have an inhaler. Okay. Um, yeah, and what was I saying? Oh, they won't give me any good cough medicine because of the medicine I'm on. And I'm like, great. So they gave me something that doesn't work at all. I'm like, I'd rather just take over the counter stuff. Okay, so I'm finishing this baby up. I gotta figure out how I want to do the uncut. I think the pattern actually has an uncut, like, what to do. Um, I think I know how I want to do it, but I think it has one, so I can see it. Okay. Yeah. Did you change your hair? No, it's just really frizzy right now. And it's faded quite a bit. Um, and it's grown out. But that's it. It's just doing its own thing right now. Can't be bothered to change my hair right now. I really want to go back to like a bright color, but I'm not quite sure what. Um, I really loved having the yellow in my hair, but I gotta bleach this again to get to that level where you'd be able to see like the impact of the bright yellow. And I don't know if I want to do that. Part of me just wants to shave my head. Um, I don't look good with like super, super short hair, but like the maintenance of it is so nice. Oh my gosh, just the ability to get out of the shower and not do anything to your hair is wonderful. But it took so long for me to get my curls back after that. So, mm, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like want to do something different. Maybe like maybe move my part. I don't know, and do kind of like a mohawk type thing. Like if I cut it like there, I could do a mohawk. I've never had a mohawk. I don't know like the color of your cup. Color of your cup. My favorite color. Halloween. Oh, this color. Yeah, I love it. It glows in the dark. It's awesome. I got it last year. Ooh, coffee and cough drops. Not a thing. Not a thing. Nope. 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 Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to go. Yeah, this is my favorite color too. Like, actually, it's like this. I mean, you can see that they're almost the same. This is hot green from Lily Sugar and Cream. I actually got. I don't know if you saw. So I do have a second channel that I just started, and I just did a yarn haul where I got um, like three skeins of that color. It's so awesome. They don't carry it in my Joann store, so I had to order it online. Which like Joann online, it's not cheap unless they have like a thing. But look at that. It's my favorite green. And I got this cute ass bag, but I did an unboxing. If you wanted to watch that, you could. Um, yeah, so it's just at Ian as a weirdo two, the number two. So yeah, I got three of them because I wanted to use them for everything, and I just love this color. It's just like my favorite. And look at this cute little bag. Oh, so cute. So yeah, let me finish this. because I need to eat and then I need to go to the post office before they close so I can ship this baby out. The color makes me happy. I know, right? It makes me so happy. It's my favorite color. Well, I like that, and I like pairing it with black a lot. Like it just looks so good with black. So, I think I'm gonna like, ooh, let me see if I can find like a free pattern for this. I'm always adding stuff to my cal. Crochet moth. I don't like things that are like in blogs generally because it's annoying, but how to crochet a death's head hawk moth? That's pretty badass. Oh my goodness. What do I want to make all the moths out? Because I was inspired by the moth that is on this. And I was like, what if we just made like a moth together? I mean, made a green and black, and like maybe green, black, and white. Whoa, that'd be cool. Or we put some purple in there. Yeah. Pretty moth. Ooh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh, if you want to know what I'm looking at, let me show you. I like to share. Black is my fallback color. It makes the green really pop. Exactly. So I meant to buy this in fleece, but I bought flannel instead. So I actually just bought some of this in fleece because it comes in fleece. And I was thinking about how I wanted to crochet the border of my like blanket, and I think I want to like do like black and white like striped border, and I'm super excited to do it. I'm really freaking excited. Okay, where's that? Where's that? The last thing I googled on this one was eat a bag of dicks. Sorry, I'm awful. What's new? Like, is anyone surprised anymore? I have that picture of the coughing. Too many tabs open. Oh, I'm never gonna find it. Okay. So the amigurumi moth patterns. I like the first one is pretty, but it's not me. I do like the little fuzzy antenna. That's really cute. The body is kind of weird to me, but the second ones, oh my gosh, how cute are they? I wonder if they would be cute in like bright colors or if they're only cute in pastels. So cute. Can't take it. Oh, that's a nice one. That looks like a bunch of single crochets. It won't take a long time. Oh, a little fuzzy one. Whoa. That's cool. Oh my gosh, there's one fuzzier. Oh, so cute. And a moth? Dang. Butterflies have a lot of meaning to me. Oh. When honestly, like honestly, there's no like telling like whether or not like something's one or the other. What gave this one away to me was it had kind of the little let me just have a good dick next to my face. It kind of had the like fuzzy antenna, which I associate with moths. But hey, make a butterfly, make a moth. Who cares? You're making it. I don't know. Okay, so those aren't really like what I wanted. Let's see. Crochet moth. I want to make just something like surreal. And ooh, a Luna moth. Oh, I love a Luna moth. Okay, I guess that was the one that they posted in the thing. Okay, so that. Mm, mm, yeah. I just don't love the body. And like the wings look kind of weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, crochet moth patterns. Okay, same one. Oh my goodness. I am diseased. I am dead. I am beyond. I have crossed over. Okay. I hope I can find this again because it's super fucking cute. You'll be right back. Okay, yeah. So I'm posting. Just like look at the second one. That is so cute. Ooh, it's so cute in his belly. I know that's a very particular type of moth. It has like very particular markings. But if I could just make that in like green and purple, oh my gosh, I would die. Ooh, there's a big one. Oh, that's like Mothra. Those look a little monkey. They look a little like kid toy. Death's Head Moth. Hmm. Moth. I don't know, it's hard to capture like the Luna Moth, like majesty. I feel like with crochet. Oh, this little skull moth. Oh my gosh. So cute. I can't take it. Luna. Little moth. Yeah, those are cute. God, it went too fast. Okay, and fuzzy ones again. Okay. Those are awesome and I love them. So yeah, lots of cute moths. I think I'm gonna add that to my cow, so we can have some cute moths up in there. Um, if you don't know about the cow, so what I'm doing right now is, and sorry if you've heard this before, but I gotta pitch it because like I want people to join. Um, so on my Patreon, I'm really sorry, my voice is like starting to go. On my Patreon, there is a cow going on every 5 days. I will put a new pattern. They're all free patterns, so you don't have to pay for anything. I like to like everything like from like my patterns to like other people's patterns. Like I don't want you to have to pay for anything on my Patreon. If you join my Patreon, because like that would be fucked up, I think, but whatever. So on my Patreon, we're doing a cow. If you do one of the patterns, take a picture and send it to me. You can send it to me through Instagram, through Facebook, whatever. And if you send me a picture, you will get one entry into the grand giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be 100 balls of yarn, which is a big deal. And I'm super excited. I love doing giveaways. But I really want people to be on my Patreon because that's cool. Um, so yeah, so if you wanted to join the cow, feel free. I'm gonna be posting my work on each individual project. The first project, we're actually today I'm posting a new one. The first project was a cauldron, a black cauldron, and then it has uh, um, it has uh, coasters in it. So I kind of combined two patterns that were free into one that is paid, because the paid one is really cute, but I was like, but I think we can do this for free. So it's got coasters in it that you kind of fold and you put in the cauldron, and it looks like the cauldron's like bubbling. Oh my gosh, I've been on here 2 hours. So slow at crochet. The one that I'm posting today is a webbed collar, and it kind of goes like out here. It's a lot of chains, but I'm super excited to try it out because I love the drama, and and that gives for sure. But if you can't join my Patreon, I totally understand. Money's tight for everybody, so do what you can. If you can't do it, that's fine. But I just wanted to have a little community within my community where we all were able to do kind of like exclusive stuff. And if you go over to my Patreon, there is a free pattern for a granny square that is a ghost, a 3D ghost. So if you want to go try that out, you are welcome to. Okay, so I think we're getting to the length that we need. I'm gonna measure it. We might need another row. Okay, okay, yeah, we got there. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go into slew. So with normally with my other packers, I will make sure I pack the head really heavily because I want it to stick out and be prominent from the other features. But with this, I'm not going to pack it as full because I want it to kind of collapse in on itself a little bit. And that's the goal. Again, I didn't find the instructions particularly helpful for doing this, so just kind of created my own little monster here. So I'm going to pack this a little bit more so it looks like this right now. Maybe opening my mouth and putting that right next to it wasn't the right move, but whatever. My hair is so big. Yes, I still want like a little bit. I don't want it to collapse too much in on itself. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks wrong. So pack, 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 like that. You were set up fast. It was messy. I love tuna sandwiches. I'm a pescatarian, so I only eat fish. Occasionally I'll eat other meats, but like I don't really want them. But thank you for saying that because I feel like I'm the world's slowest crocheter. Don't look so sad. So he got fabric. If you saw on my other channel, he got some fabric too because he's very loved. And I bought him a huge bed on accident. I mean, I bought the bed on purpose, but I didn't measure things, and the bed is like a twin size bed. And it's huge. I'm gonna switch over to my non-furls hook, and then we'll go to my clover just because it's getting a little getting some resistance going on here. Going into the polyfill. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Wrong loop. I just made a cube steak sandwich for my husband. That sounds delicious. It's a good steak part. Okay, so I just want to be done with this. I'm gonna be able to go. want to eat food and I want to go. Yum. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some ramen made by my wonderful wife, who knows that I don't take care of myself. Mm-hmm. Do I need that one? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my yarn. And instead of sewing, I just like to crochet it in. Or try to. It's being a real pain in the ass. Okay. Okay, so I just kind of weave it in to the end and make like a little kind of study. What do I put in my tuna sandwiches? Okay, so it depends on the tuna I get, because like if I just get plain tuna like in a can, I'll like put some more seasonings on it. But we've been doing a lot of the packets of tuna. They're just like so convenient, and garlic dill pickles, yum. Onion, celery, mustard, mayo, yeah. Ooh, grill one side of the bread. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Okay, so we got some green here, olive oil back here. I don't know if I can put my binder on today. I feel like it'll just make me cough a lot. I had to, when I was going to the doctor, they're like, it was just like, so the dysphoria was like on one that day because I just like, I couldn't wear my binder, and then they're like, Irene, and I'm like, ugh, don't call me that. It's not my name. But it is what the government calls me. Okay, so I'm going to poke in here, actually. Poke in here. Wow, that sounds so good. I'm so lazy when I do cook. Like, I really just don't put any effort into it. So yeah, I just yeah, I hate cooking. My so I think a lot of it comes from like food trauma and stuff like that, which I know might sound kind of silly. You know? But like I have a lot of I grew up with a lot of food insecurity, um, and that didn't kind of uh, come in the way that I guess it normally does. Where you just don't have food, you don't know. Uh, but I didn't know when my next meal would come. I didn't know if I was going to get fed. Um, I didn't know if the food in the refrigerator or the pantry was good or bad. Um, so I had a really hard time with, you know, that, and now I don't really know how to cook or do anything because of it. 5, 6, 7. So the most important part of this, which I think a lot of people wouldn't think about, but the most important part of this hacker is actually the tab that you make right here. Um, so the tab really, like, it helps balance. It helps you know where to fold it. It kind of keeps the polyfill in place. So it just it is a really important part that I think most people would be like, oh, that's kind of unnecessary. It's very important to the shape. Just so you know, if you're gonna make it. Yeah, I think that, like, ideally toasted bread is good for tuna, because, like, sometimes it's like there's just too much. Like, I'm big into like textures and stuff, and like it's just too soft. If you're like soft bread tuna, um, soft bread. I love doing lettuce with my tuna. I just love like the crunch of lettuce, and I'm not like a big lettuce person, so it's definitely one of the staples. I don't eat raw tomatoes, um, so I don't put that on. Mayo, mustard, obviously, and definitely mayo. Like mayo. Like, it's you can't have a tuna sandwich in my mind if you don't have mayo. It's just not. It's not possible. I'm also from the South, so that could be part of it. So I'm going to weave in my ends, and then I am done. I hope my uncut penis looks right. I tried to like make the cooking a little bit. Yeah, like, I don't know, that's not quite right, but I didn't put like the head definition, so I'm hoping that just that is like enough. I don't really know what they look like. Sorry. Okay, and then you go back in. You go backwards in. You looks good, thank you. So we're just gonna snip off any excess string. Don't cut it too short or it'll pop out of its place. I hate weaving in ends because I hate when they pop out. Where are you? Okay, so why is this purple all frame shade? Okay, so this is my rainbow packer. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna run to the store or to mail this sucker out, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me, you all. And like I said, if you want to check out the free pattern on Patreon, you can. If you want to join Patreon, you can. I don't have anyone on there yet, so like, if you send me one picture of one project, you are the only person entered to win the giveaway of 100 balls of yarn. So it's pretty good incentive, I think. But you do with that what you may. I'm just waving a penis around. Okay, I'll talk to you later.